Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's edition of the Wellness Way right here on TWTV. My name is Dr. Raymond Boedi. Let's talk about vaginal infection. Vaginal infection is common. We see this most often in our hospitals and our clinics, and most of our female do experience this infection once in their lives. It is sometimes normal to have a discharge. Okay, so not all the discharge that we see are actually very bad. Okay, it is normal to produce a clear discharge, and so this discharge do have or do not have strong odor. And also, if you are a woman and you are about to experience your period, days before or prior to your period, you sometimes experience unusual thickness or heaviness of the discharge, and it is normal as well. But however, if you actually have a difference, or you could see that there's a change in the color, in the texture, you have itching, you have swelling, and sometimes burning sensation around the area, then you suspect that there is something wrong down there. Okay, so there are these vaginal or around the area, we have microorganisms such as good bacteria, such as fungi. There are white cells around the area, and the vaginal is self-cleansing. So the discharge actually removes dead cells, it removes dirt and other unwanted things that are around the vaginal area, and so these discharge actually helps to cleanse the vaginal. Okay, and so however the area is also kept in balance. So the area of the vaginal is acidic and has a pH of somewhere 4 down there, and that is so important because it would also help by preventing other bacteria or fungi from entering and causing harm. So the bacteria and the fungi that are around the normal ones that we call the normal flora, okay, are actually present in the vaginal area, and they are there to guide us, to help us. Okay, some people say that it is the yeast and the bacteria there that gives pleasure to the woman when they're having sex. When they become wet, it is as a result of this bacteria and this fungi as well. And so around there, the good bacteria and fungi play a very important role. However, if that area is disrupted, if the condition over there becomes unfavorable, then you're going to turn these good bacteria and fungi on to cause infections for ourselves. Or you can now also give way for other bacteria and other fungi to penetrate or enter your vaginal and cause infections. All right. So there are some culprits that could lead to vaginal infections, and some include fungal infection, that is known as the yeast infection. You might also have bacteria infection, known as bacteria vaginosis. You can have trichomoniasis, that is caused by Trichomonas vaginalis. You can have like some viruses, like the simplest viruses, genital wart as well, could cause vaginal infection, and also some STIs like chlamydia and gonorrhea. Okay, so these are the culprits of vaginal infection. However, there are people who are easily prone of getting this infection. Those who have weakened immune system, most pregnant women, those who have some types of diseases like diabetes mellitus, people who are obese, people who frequently have sex or who engage in sexual activities, and also people who actually like to use antibiotics frequently. All these people are prone of getting vaginal infection. However, when you experience these things, vaginal infection could be easily treated, and most often or sometimes preventable. Now, get tested so that the right amount of drugs could be given to you for treatment. Also, there are certain ways you could do to prevent getting or yes, getting infected with these forms of bacterial, fungal, viruses. You should try to keep the vaginal area dry, especially if after swimming, after gymming, or after you engage in any activities that cause sweat around the area. You are advised to use dry towel to keep the place dry. You may also want to use warm water to clean around the area. We do not advise to use soaps and detergent to clean the area. And so you also are encouraged to use cotton underwears. You are also advised not to douche. Most girls like douching, adding chemicals to make the place smell nice. If you do that, you are going to disrupt the environment of the vaginal. Therefore, you're going to increase the pH, and therefore you're going to end up making these good fungal and bacteria that's supposed to help us cause infections to us. And so in a nutshell, we will talk more about fungal infection in details in our next videos. However, it is also important to also highlight that some of these diseases like TVs, if you get some form of infection, not all of them are transmitted during sex. Okay, some of them are not STIs, but most of them are STIs that is gotten through sex. And so we also advise you to use condoms during sexual activities. All right, so if you like this video, kindly subscribe, share the link, or comment, and let's get interactive. Thank you very much, and see you soon again. Thanks for watching. Bye.